Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Jamison Goodnight. It's a pleasure to be here. We're about to dive into a 60-minute Vinyasa Yoga flow that's focusing on opening our shoulders and our hips. Welcome, Tracy. Welcome, Chris. Whoever is here, welcome, welcome. We're using a new playlist, Yoga 15. I've never practiced with it, so I don't know if it's even going to work, but I made it and now I have to test it. So if you're interested, I'll drop that in the chat. We'll get started in about 2 minutes just so people can chime in and pop in. Let's see. Uh-oh, I'm getting the spinning wheel of death on this computer. Not good. Oops. I hope you guys can see me and hear me. I'm not sure if you can. I'm closing all the tabs. I hope you can see me. There we go. Okay, I think we're back. Yoga 15. And here is the link if you're using that. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So we had a tech moment a moment ago. We'll give it one more minute before we get started. I told my partner I need a technician for these classes. He didn't want the job. Hi, Susan. Good morning. Woohoo. All righty. Oh, beautiful. Okay, good. It looked like I was just frozen and like this. Perfect. So let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, everyone. If you're just popping in and you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We go live twice a week on Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a gentle yoga slash stretch class. And Sunday mornings, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a Vinyasa flow. Most important in this practice is that you listen to your body, that you listen to your practice, okay? So that means taking modifications when given or when needed, even if they're not given. That means taking a moment of rest. That means pushing yourself a little bit harder if you want, or if you're craving more of a power practice, okay? Perfect. Let's do it. As far as the playlist goes, let's go ahead and push play now. If you're using it, it's Yoga 15. It's a brand new one. Let's see how I did. We might have to make edits to it after class. Pushing play in 3, 2, 1. No stress if you're not perfectly aligned. All righty. Comfortable seat. Good morning, Gabby. I'm having allergy stuff. I've never really had allergies before, and I think I officially have them. So that's why I sound funny. Let's sit up on a block. You can sit crisscrossed or on your shins, or as Gabby is in a Baddha Konasana supported. And just close the eyes. Breathe. Something so simple can sometimes be difficult. So giving ourselves a moment to connect to the breath is key. Steady breath in. Steady breath out. Full inhale. Full exhale. You can flutter the eyes open. Welcome back. And I don't think I said out loud, good morning, Tracy. So good morning, Tracy. I think I said it in my head. I don't know if I said that out loud or not. Good morning. um, we're going to start on our backs. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Shoulders down, back of head down. And then just take a moment to settle here. Allow the knees to fall over to the left. Inhale through center. Over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees left. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees right. Inhale through center, reach the arms to the sky. And then as the knees fall to the left, the arms will fall to the right and gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale, everything rises through center. Exhale, knees to the right, arms to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. Inhale through center. Exhale, the right knee pulls into your chest, holding on to that shin. Just take little circles here. That's your left knee, Gabby. Other right knee. That was funny. I saw you lift that leg and I thought, am I lifting the wrong leg? Gentle circles here. Good. And now flex the toes towards your nose, neutralizing that leg. Lift the heel up to the sky, straightening through the knee, but keep your hand attached to the shin. We're going to re-bend that knee. 2 more. Inhale. So abdominals are working to help keep that leg in line with the hip. Flex the toes towards your nose and bend. One more time. Inhale, we straighten. Exhale, we're going to bend the knee, butterfly it open, bringing the ankle to your quad. And then just push that knee open and then pull it towards your chest. And again, push it open. Pull it in towards your chest. One more time, push that knee away from you. And then bring that knee into you. Inhale, open that knee high, open. And then extend the left leg so that right ankle stays crossed on the thigh. And we're extending that left leg on the floor. Flex the toes towards your nose. Excuse me. Reach the arms up towards the back of your mat. Very active here in both ankles. Keep them flexing. Keep that knee pressing down towards the mat. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. And exhale it out. Good. We're going to roll to the left side of our body. And that right foot is going to come to the ground. So roll all the way. Good. Now, the sole of foot is pushing down. My right hand is supporting me on the floor. Left arm extended underneath the head. Find a lift of that left leg about 6 inches. Pull the navel in here. We have 2 more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale it out, release the left leg down, roll back onto your backs. 2 feet to the floor. Inhale, the left knee pulls into your chest. Gentle movements here. You maybe roll the ankle. Nice. Steady that leg. Keeping the hand on the shin, flex the toes towards the sky. Extend that leg as much as you can, keeping it pushing into your hand. And bend. Inhale, extend. We bend. Inhale, extend. This time, butterfly the knee open, crossing ankle on thigh. Holding onto that knee, we pull it into the chest space, finding more of an internal rotation. And then exhale, push it away from you. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, push it away. One more. Pull it in. And exhale, push it away. Now, keeping that ankle crossed, we're going to extend the right leg underneath of us. Both ankles are actively flexing to help protect the alignment of the knee joint. Arms reach up over the head towards the back of the mat. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Rolling to the right side of your body all the way. Left side of foot is on the floor, left sole of foot is on the floor, right side of foot. Left hand is supporting in front of you. And then we're going to lift that right leg towards the sky about 6 inches. Adductors are working. Breathe here. Keep that left knee opening to the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, release the right leg down, roll onto the back, pull both knees into your chest. Rock and roll forward and backward. Coming into Navasana boat pose and then rolling out of it. Just have fun with it. A few more times. And we balance in Navasana boat. Now tummy muscles are engaged, ribs are closed, but there is an extension of your chest. Option to continue holding onto the legs. Option to kickstand the arms down or reach the arms forward. Squeeze the knees together for 3. Breathe. 2. Breathe. 1 more. Exhale it out. The left leg extends down on the ground. The right knee pulls into your chest as we sit up a little bit taller. Chanushirshasana, the right sole of foot comes to the inner thigh. Left ankle flexes to the sky. Reach the arms high. And then we're going to twist towards that long leg. Keeping that twist in the torso, we bow forward. Now it's still really early in class, so if we have tight hamstrings, this is going to feel really intense. So be mindful. Take it less deep because we're not as warm as we would be at the end of class where this normally pops up, right? Holding onto something, the floor, the calf, the ankle, the side of heel. 3 more breaths. Relaxing the head down for 2. And 1. Walking up, nice tall spine. We're just going to bring the right hand back behind us. Extending the left arm, we're going to kind of swing it around past the bent knee, roll onto that right shin, extend the hips forward and up. And bring your hips back down to the floor. Just switch sides. The right leg extends, left knee bends. Sole of foot to inner thigh, arms high, twisting towards the long leg. Bow down, wrapping the left side of your body towards the floor. 5, 3, 2, 1. Walking yourself up. The left arm swings behind you, pressing it down into the floor. Right arm swings past the bent knee, reaches up over the head. We lift the hips. And 2 hips, 2 hips down to the floor. Put your butt on the ground. Cross the ankles, roll over the shins, come to a tabletop position. Cow spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale for cat. Inhale, cow spine. Splaying the backside, opening the chest. Exhale, contract the tailbone and head under. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutralize the body. Right arm reaches forward. Pull the belly button in. The left leg reaches back behind you. Elbow to knee underneath of you. Find that cat spine, curl under. Extend the leg and arm out. 2 more. Elbow to knee underneath of you. Extend it out. 1 more. They touch beneath you. Extend it out. The left leg stays lifted, right palm to floor. Left ball of foot lowers down. Pivot the heel towards the ground. Modified side plank, left arm peels to the sky. We want the right hip underneath of our knee. And if this is too much on the knee joint or if it's tricky to balance, then feel free to swing the foot and the shin a little bit back behind you so you're creating more of a balancing plate. 2 more breaths. Maybe that left leg floats and flies up. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Lower the left leg if it was floating. 2 hands down to the floor. Pivot the left heel to the sky. Your right leg, the shin that's down, is going to lift up and back behind you for a 3-legged dog with a bent supportive leg. So my left leg is bent. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Knee to nose, step between your hands. Lower the back knee down to the mat. Untuck the back toes. Hands to the quad. Draw the navel in. Shoulders down. Steady focus. Lift the shoulders into your ears. Then physically press them down. Option to lift the arms straight up to the sky, keeping your focus forward. Option to lift the shoulders. Oh no, everyone do that. No options. Lift the shoulders into ears no matter where you are. And then press them down. Good. 2 hands down to the floor. Straighten the front leg by shifting the hips back in space. Flex the toes towards the sky. Just 1 breath here. Exhale, rebend that knee. Press the palms. And then you're going to kind of heel toe that foot to the side of the mat. And swing it around, tabletop position. Alignment's important, so find it. Inhale, cow spine. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale push the entire hand down. Inhale, cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale, neutralize the spine. Left arm forward, right leg back. Modification would be that right leg either stays bent on the floor or the toes are tucked down. Elbow to knee underneath of you, cat spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Curl, contract. Extend. Even that pointer finger knuckle presses, curl it under. We've reached the arm and the leg. Leg stays lifted. Left palm down. Right ball of foot down. Pivot the heel towards the earth. Left palm becomes your support. Shin becomes your support. Back heel becomes your support as the right arm peels to the sky. Keep the tailbone in line with the spine. Push down with that left hand and plug the left shoulder in its socket. 2 more breaths. 1 more, inhale. Exhale it out. 2 hands down to the floor. The back heel pivots to the sky. Left leg reaches up and back behind you. The right knee is bent for today. Flex the toes towards the ground. Wrap the armpits in towards the ears. 2 more breaths. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step between the hands, low lunge. Get the ankle all the way forward underneath the knee, back knee to the ground. Untuck the toes, hands to your quad. Easing the pelvis forward, navel pulls in. Lift the shoulders into your ears. Physically press them away. Inhale, reach the arms high. Lift the shoulders into your ears. Press them down and away. 2 hands to the mat. Maybe reach for blocks if you need them. Shift the hips back in space. Flex the left toes towards the sky. Rebend that front knee, pulling forward. Palms press, and then we wibble wobble. Wibble wobble is a very professional term. The left leg to the left side of mat and circle it around, tabletop position. Tuck both toes, lift the hips downward, facing dog. And just pedal through the feet here. One heel pulls down, the other heel pulls down. Releasing the shoulder and that. Full breath in. Full breath out. Steadying that down dog, separating the feet inner hip distance, the heels pull towards the earth. There's a slight bend in the knees so that you can increase the tilt of your pelvis. Draw the chest closer to your quads. Gaze towards your belly button. Wrap those armpits in towards your ears, and careful that you're not locking the elbows. We have a full breath in and a full breath out. Walking forward, forward fold at the front of your mat. Feet are gently separated, softness in the knees here. Clasp opposite hands behind the back. Lift the fist up towards the ceiling, maybe towards the front of the space. Once again, shake the head out, no, 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 or yes, yes, yes. We can sway from side to side. For 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the hands down towards the floor. Scoop the belly, roll up the back, 1 vertebra at a time. Coming all the way to standing. Heel toe the feet together underneath of you. Hands press. Close the eyes. Setting an intention for today's class. We breathe. 25 minutes into it, and we finally stand. Hands down by side, mountain pose. Inhale, arms up, press the palms. Exhale, bowing down. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine forward and up. Exhale, press the palms, step or jump back, lowering all the way down to the floor in one piece. Option to use those knees. Baby Cobra, lifting up. Exhale, forehead down. Bring your seat to your feet. Child's pose. Breathing in. Breathing out. Walking yourself up so that you're seated on your shins, keeping the knees gently open. We're going to swim the arms forward, sideways, to the back, to the ground. Lift the chest. Option to lift the hips. Squeezing the booty. Lower the hips down. Chin to chest. Crawling forward. Press the palms. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips. Down dog. 3 breaths. For 2. 1. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step between the hands. High lunge. Softness in the back knee so we can tuck the tailbone under. Right knees on top of the ankle. The right hand, the elbow, is going to bend, bringing the palm of your hand to the back of your spine. Left hand reaches for that elbow. Keep the elbows open, but then draw that arm to the center of the head space. Keep the navel pulling in. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, straighten the front leg, lifting the back heel so we're really pushing the ball of foot down into the earth. Exhale, we're going to pivot the back heel down to the ground. Woo, balance is tricky. Keep that navel pulling in. Beautiful. Push the heel all the way down. Yeah. Extend the arms to a T. Rebend that front knee, warrior 2. The back foot should be at a 45-degree angle, toes forward, heel back. Aha. Eagle wrap the arms, right under left. Let's do left under right, excuse me. Left under right, because we just prepared that arm. Palms pressed together. Modification is keeping the arms in a V or hugging yourself. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Inhale, lifting those elbows a little higher if you can. Exhale it out. Arms to a T. Straighten your front knee. Pivot the toes towards the left side of your mat so all toes are facing the same direction. Nice, a gentle pigeon toe action, so heels out, toes in ever so slightly. Navel pulls in, hands clasped behind the back. Pull the fist down. Wide leg forward fold with clasped arms, bow down. Find a gentle bend to the back of the knee. Think of it as like a centimeter, so we're not locking the knee. Breathe. Modification is holding opposite elbow behind the back. For 2. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale it out. Release the hands to the floor. Take a halfway lift, lengthen the spine, forward and up. Exhale, pivot the toes and the torso to the top of the mat. The back heel pivots to the sky. Press the palms, step back to your high push-up plank. Lower down to your forearms, forearm plank. Option to lower knees as modification. We have 4 breaths. Heels pull back, crown of head pulls forward. Hips in line with shoulders. One more, inhale. Exhale it out, lower the knees, splay them wide, big toes touch, hips to heels, child's pose. Forehead down, elbows bend, hands come to a prayer behind the neck space. 2 more breaths. One more, inhale. Exhale it out. Press the palms. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step between the hands, low lunge. Arms high, high lunge. Softness in the back knee. Tuck the tailbone under, keep that knee bent. Left hand slides behind the spine, bending the elbow. Right arm reaches for that left elbow and draws it towards the center of your head. Keep the tricep opening up. So naturally, it's going to want to curl into your head, and then you actually don't feel much in the stretch. So open it back behind you. Like if you had butterfly wings, you're extending them behind you. That's the way. For 3, 2, 1. Straighten the front leg, straighten the back leg, lift the back heel. We're going to find that rotation. So feel your front foot. That's the one point that's not moving. Steady focus. Back heel rotates down to the mat. Foot will be at a 45-degree angle. Bend the front knee, open your arms to a T. Warrior 2. Right arm under left. Eagle, wrap the arms. Modification is arms in a V or hugging thyself. Shoulders down. Lifting those elbows. Keeping that front knee aligned properly. Full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Unwind the arms to a T. Straighten the front leg. Left toes point towards the side of the mat. Just make sure that your feet are aligned in row with each other. Slightly pigeon toe, drop the tailbone down, navel in, clasp the hands behind the back, and take the opposite clasp. So the funny one that's not natural to you. Pull the fist down. Exhale, bow over the legs. Think about that gentle bend in the knees so we're not locking into hyperextension. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands down. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Left toes pivot to the top of the mat, hands follow. Find a bend in the front knee. Step back to your high push-up plank. Side plank, right side. So the right palm presses, right side of foot to the ground. You can train track the feet. You can have a leg come in front. If you would like, you can come into a tree pose posture. Lifting those hips. For 3, 2, 1. 2 hands down to the floor, other side. Left side of foot, left palm. Modification or variation that feels great in your body. Right arm to sky. 3, 2, 1. 2 hands down to the floor, gently lower both knees, take child's pose. Bending elbows, prayer behind the neck. Full breath in. Full breath out. Extending elbows, palms to the floor, walk yourself up to be seated on your shins. Swim the arms forward. Back and down, maybe onto blocks if they don't naturally touch the floor. Lift the hips. If that's accessible, release the head back. If that's accessible, squeeze the booty. Lower the hips, chin to chest. Snake forward, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rolling forward, high push-up plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, squeeze the booty. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step between the hands. Back heel pivots to the earth. Warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Reaching forward, up and back. Warrior 2. Clasping the hands behind the spine. The right hip pulls back in space as we twist the heart forward. Humble warrior, bowing down. Shoulder to the inside of the knee. Release the head, gazing towards belly button or groin space. 2 more breaths. Keep that knee hugging into the shoulder. For 2. 1. 2 hands down to the mat. Pivot the back heel to the sky. Lizard pose. Heel toe the right foot to the right side of mat. And for today, everyone lower the back knee down and untuck the toes. Hands will come to the inside of the leg. Squeeze the knee into the arm and push the arm into the knee. Now, option to stay here. Option to reach for blocks and come down maybe to your forearms. Option to lower forearms all the way down. If we're looking to tone, you're going to squeeze that right knee into the body and it's going to want to splay open. If you're looking for more of a stretch, then you can open up the right toes up off of the mat. Swing that knee open, maybe even roll to the outer edge of that right foot. Keep the heart extending forward. Breathe. For 3, 2, 1. If you're on the outer edge of your foot, bring the sole of foot to the ground and neutralize the ankle, toes point forward. Pigeon pose. We're going to heel toe the right foot across, coming to the left side of our mat. Lower the shin down to the ground. Keep that ankle flexing. Now, if this is too much on your body for today, you can lie down on your back and take the same shape on your back, holding onto the legs. The left leg is going to slide back maybe an inch, and then see if you can find an internal rotation of that left leg. Then as you're ready, fold forward. We breathe. Letting go of everything that does not serve us. Anything that we're holding on to that we don't need. Breathe. Five more breaths. So knowing that this will pass, how can you enjoy it for what it is, right here, right now? Two more breaths. One more. Walking up. Take your time. We're going to lower that right tushy to the floor. Swing the left leg around, coming into a seated spinal twist. Left leg crosses over the right. The right arm will either hold or hook. Left arm supports. Behind. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, we deepen. Inhale, neutralize the spine. Counter twist. Inhale, back through center. Crisscrossing the legs as much as you can, knee on top of knee. Try to get both sits bones down. For less intense, you're going to bring the heels close to the tush. For more intense, you're going to walk those ankles out. As you're ready, bow down. Maybe we're holding on to blocks and just releasing the head. Your practice is your practice. For 3, 2, 1. Walking up. Uncross those legs a little bit. Roll over the shins. Come to your tabletop position. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step between the hands. Back heel to the ground, warrior 2. Hands clasp behind the spine and take your unnatural clasp. Pull the fist down. Left hip pulls back in space as we rotate the chest towards the front. Humble warrior. Keep that front knee bent. The back leg alive. And let the 13 pounds of your head hang so that gravity begins to do the work for you. 5, 4, 3. Release the neck. 2, 1. 2 hands down to the floor. Back heel pivots to sky. Lizard pose. Footsteps to the outside of your mat. 2 hands down on the inside of that leg. Back knee down, untuck the toes, and take the variation that worked for you. Easing the hips forward, maybe reaching for blocks, bringing forearms to blocks. Maybe butterflying the ankle open. Easing that heart forward for everyone. Breathe. Three, two, and one. Sole of foot to floor. Press the palms, heel toe that ankle to the right side of your mat. We lay the shin down. Keep that ankle flexed. The right leg moves back a little bit more and then internally rotates. Take a moment, bow down. We have about 10 breaths. Remember, you can always bring pillows and blocks underneath the hips, the glute space, bringing the floor to you so you can sink down into it. It would look like this. Five more breaths. Whatever comes up, recognize and connect to your breath. Release the neck, the shoulders, the face. One more breath. Exhale it out. We'll walk ourselves up. If you have any blocks underneath your tush, remove them. We're going to roll to that left hip. The right leg swings around, crossing over that left thigh. 2 sits bones on the earth. We either hug that knee in or we hook. Right palm supports behind you as we twist to the right. Deepen the twist on each exhale. Inhale, we lengthen the spine. Exhale, we deepen. One more. Inhale, counter that twist just for a moment. And through center. Help yourself crisscross those knees more. 2 sits bones to the ground. As you're ready, bow down. Ideally, one knee is on top of the other. Release the neck, the face, the focus. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Uncross the legs, constructive rest, lying down on our backs, feet on the floor, knees bent. One hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Close your eyes and breathe. Heel toeing the feet together. You may or may not want to block for this next thing. The left leg extends, flex the toes towards the sky. Right knee butterflies open. Sole of foot is on your inner thigh. Think tree pose. The block would be placed underneath that knee if you want this to be less active and more restorative. Right arm reaches to the sky. And then reach that arm over to the left, crossing the body. The left arm hooks underneath. And just ease that arm down. Maybe turning the focus over right shoulder. Breathe. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. And exhale it out. Inhale. Reach both arms to the sky. Help the right knee come back to neutral if you'd like with your arms. And then bend both knees, two soles of feet to the floor, inner hip distance apart. Press the hands down by your ankles, lift the hips up. Squeeze the tushy. Exhale, release the hips down. Inhale, extend the right leg, flex the toes towards the sky. The left knee butterflies open, sole of foot to inner thigh, maybe a block underneath that knee. The left arm reaches up. The right arm hooks under as we draw the left arm across the body. Maybe we turn the nose to the left. Breathe. Inhale, neutralize everything. Left knee to sky. Two knees bent. Reach for a block and come to a supported bridge pose. So a block or a pillow will do, and just place it underneath your sacrum at a medium or low height. The sacrum is that plated bone in the back of your tush. You should feel very comfortable and supported here. If you feel like you're in arching the back, that means the block is too high. Bring it really under the tush. That's the right spot. Close the eyes. And breathe. Let the weight of the body settle down into that block. Slowly push down with the feet. Remove the block from underneath of you. And the sacrum lowers down. Shavasana. Extending the legs out. And letting the body take rest. Slowly begin to deepen the breath. Inviting a turn of the head from side to side. Internal and external rotations of the legs. Gently roll to one side of the body and then push into the ground to come up to a seated position. Exhaling everything out. Take a beautiful breath in and let it go. Hands press at heart center. We bow the chin. Taking a moment of gratitude for the bodies that we reside in. Taking a moment of gratitude for our spirits, for the light that we shine. We take a moment of gratitude to each and every one of us currently practicing, and for the energetic connection it offers. Namaste. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed class. Uh, Mr. Skywalker, so glad you were able to pop in. Thank you all for being here. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend or day or week, whatever day or time it is for you, if you're on the live replay. Yeah, that's all. Um, Donations are accepted but not required, so do what's best for you. I have Venmo, PayPal, but also give this video a thumbs up. Actually, everyone should do that. Please do that. And tag me or let me know how you thought about what you thought about class, and all of that is helpful. Leaving comments. Thank you for supporting this channel and for helping this channel to grow organically. Yeah, you're also appreciated. Sorry for my sniffles. All good though. Thanks, Susan. Appreciate you so much. Truly. I hope you got the plants that you wanted at the at the store. Thank you, Tracy. Appreciate you as well. Welcome to the channel. So glad that you've been taking regularly, and I'm glad I can help with answer any questions you have about sequencing and everything. All righty. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you so much. Goodbye.